So, full time, Arsenal 2, Aston Villa 2. Arsenal throw away a 2-0 lead against Aston Villa at home, right? And all this took place on my birthday, right? Seeing us go 2-0 up, bottle a 2-goal lead. I mean, I'm sorry. But when does this manager ever learn? When's this manager gonna learn? I had issues with the starting lineup, right? I had issues with the starting lineup beforehand because I knew what the deal was. I knew what the deal was. A 2-0 lead. Match reaction. Let's get it.
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is, a disgrace.
Now I'm more calm now because it's the morning after the night before, right? Of Arsenal, just basically. I mean, oh my days, it's the easiest thing in the world to be in a title race with Arsenal at this point. It's the easiest thing in the world. It has to be. You know what I mean? Because even though part of me thinks Liverpool win it, another part of me thinks they'll bottle it. But like I said before, even if they were to not win in 3 games or something, it won't matter to them because they'll still be ahead enough. But then again, then there's Forest. And I said, if Liverpool don't win the league, it'll be Forest still do it. It won't be us. And I told you all, the moment City fall off and we know they're not going to win the league, it won't be Arsenal to do it. But it should be on paper, but it won't be. I told you, man, that. We've won 1 Premier League game when Partey's played at right back, and that was against Southampton. He went with, right, he played Timber at centre-back, right? We know Timber, he was a centre-back for Ajax, right? But when we signed him, that's not really what we were signing him for. We signed him to be a right-back, but a right-back that can play there, right? And I'm not saying he had a bad game, yeah? But Partey took Timber's place so Timber could take Saliba's place while you've got Kivy on the bench. Tell me this manager is not a virus in this football club at this point. Tell me he's not a virus at this point. I told people, right? Little old me, nearly 1,400 subscribers, nearly 1,400 subscribers deep. And I told the world that I could tell about this manager and what he'll do and how he keeps doing these things that don't work. This is what we wanted Wenger out for. He kept doing shit that didn't work. Yeah? Arteta is how can I believe he cares about trying to win when he keeps doing something that doesn't work? If somebody keeps doing something that doesn't work, how can you believe they want to achieve what they want to achieve? And then you've got dick-sucking fans, right? Arteta's cock-sucking fans, right? That support him over the football club, trying to justify some shit. And I've got a video reaction coming up, which is going to be coming after I've done my monologue here for this match reaction, right? Didn't we hear man like Robbie at the start of the season say if we finish second and put the pressure on again, he'd still roll with Arteta? At this point, I think he's getting paid to say that. He didn't accept this week with Gareth Southgate with England being a nearly man. But for some reason at Arsenal, it's more acceptable. And there's many fans like that. At this point, there needs to be physical repercussions for this shit now. Fans need to walk out now, in my opinion. It needs to get to a stage where fans arrive at the stadium and then when the whistle blows, everyone walks out. because this is going to carry on. And I said we were out of the title race. I said the title's done for me when we drew in August to Brighton. That's when I knew, nah, if we're not even getting over that, despite we had 10 men and we started playing like we were prang as fuck, I knew then, no, there's going to be more that to come. And it's no surprise we beat Spurs, then don't win this game. No surprise. Kivior was on the bench. We know Kivior is not the greatest centre-back in the world, yeah? But at the same time, the lack of game time doesn't help it either. Because if Kivior gets a consistent run of games, I think we'll start to see the good in him. Gabriel was woeful when he first came in, but he kept getting that run of games, didn't he? And look what Gabriel is now. That's why, for me, I'd be more reluctant to let someone like Kivior go, because I think there's a player in there. It's just that when you're not getting a consistent run of games, it's going to be hard. And for Kivior to see that, to see the team sheet and see a midfielder is going at right back so that the right back can take my place. I don't want to hear this bullshit, right? I don't want to hear this bullshit about, oh, well, Kivior's left-footed, mate, and he can't play on right. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Doesn't Arteta want our defenders to do 2-2 a bit of attack anyway? You know what I mean? Supposing a left-footed or right-footed player plays on the opposite side, happens to cut in and takes a shot, and Barbic flies in. Supposing that happens. Doesn't Arteta care about versatility? Versatility is fetish? Well, no, you don't want to take advantage of none of that now, do they? You don't want to explore the possibility of somebody daring to be left-footed playing on the right-hand side. No. Let me go with Partey at right back. And what do you see with both goals? Partey allowed the cross to come in for Tielemans to header it in, right? And then when the cross came in from the other side, Partey lost his man, Watkins. And Watkins did what? Oh, taps it in. Couldn't believe his luck. When we were 2-0 up, I thought, well, I've got my score prediction right. I reckon that we win 2-0. And I didn't see anything, really, to say that Villa were going to do that. Even though we know Emery's got a point to prove every time he comes here. But yeah. When Villa scored that goal, I thought, no. This it could be a 2-2, but we might have to try and see out this 2-1, because these man, you know, it takes a lot for us to score now. It takes a lot for us to score, because the game went the typical fashion: have all the ball, flirt with the idea. Excuse me, spat on my mouth. Flirt with the idea. All work, no penetration.
Stop it. Get some help.
And then we saw what having Partey at right back does, didn't we? We saw that. Every single time, even you toxic positive fans, right? They see
I've seen him do it.
They see it. Even they see it. So if they see it, Christ, you know that some shit's getting noticed. 2-0 up. We just watched Liverpool beat Brentford. After 90 minutes, they beat Brentford 2-0. Tanya, these man, and the players, were terrible from what I saw of the game. But 2-2 from being 2-0 up, and when you deep it, like I said, the cross came in from Partey's side and he didn't close the man down enough. And then the second goal, if anything, it was Villa's second goal. If anything, that you're looking at that, you're thinking you lost your man. Arteta keeps playing Partey at right fucking back. We only won one game. That was Southampton. He's gonna keep doing this. He's gonna keep doing this, people. He's gonna keep doing it. we've got a youngster who's a right back on the bench, I believe. Let me just have a quick look before I get into your comments. I'm sure we've got somebody at right back. It was on the bench, like a youngster or something. Is he French or something? There's Maldini Kakuri, if that's how you pronounce the name. He's a defender, but I don't know what type. Looking at this, I don't know what type of defender he is. Then obviously there's Tini. You know, Tini can't be a right back, no. You see, Timber can be a left back to replace Tini, right? When you don't want to play Tini, you can play Timber there, right? But in this game, you couldn't even at least, because I didn't have a problem with Timber necessarily being a centre back. But you tell me you couldn't do those chopping changes if you really wanted to, because it really and truly, right? Really and truly, I would rather us play a youngster, an academy player who is a right back, at right back, than us play Partey there. You know what I mean? I'd rather that. Yeah, man's fan comes 12 minutes. He starts talking after the minute because Robbie just wants. Yeah, I watched it, but that's not the fan cam I'm going to react to. I'm going to react to some other guy that was on there because he got interrupted by one of Arteta's nut riders. So I'm gonna put the video in here. He should have played KT at left back or right back. Partey's sending me DM. I'm sure. Oh, he meant to say unsubscribe. Made 2 years ago. They're not real fan base. They are paid fans. It's
just help me to understand.
Sometimes you just try and understand. I'm not letting it go. Robbie wanted Southgate gone because of being a nearly man. I'm not letting that go. I'm not letting that go. And if I get the chance, I'm going to ask him, what's the difference between Southgate being that nearly man that nearly won England and Euros twice, and then Arteta nearly winning Arsenal League twice? Why did you want Southgate gone so much, but Arteta he should stay? I'd ask him that if I get the chance. If I'd been in a press conference, I'd ask Arteta, only one winning 6 games while Partey's at right back. Today, the Villa goal came because of his lack of positional awareness. Is that a problem? And he'll say something. I can't do Arteta impersonation, but he'll say something along the lines of, "Well, I went to the best team that I could field." You know, he say some bullshit. Unfortunately, real journalism is dead today in football. They'll have the questions prepared already. Yeah, because they're scared of getting a handful from whoever they're asking. You know what I mean? That's what it is. And they won't be invited back in. And that's money for them not to be made. You know what I mean? Because I'm assuming, you know, if these men get kicked out, you know what I mean, and they can't come back or something, that's money lost. So to keep the checkbooks coming in, you need to be good journalists and don't be asking questions that's you know, gonna offend. But yeah, Arsenal dropping points at home
Again!
And we had these we saw the January fixtures, you know, when we started the year away at Brentford, away at Brighton, and then we had these home games. So you thought, oh, we're at home so much now. We're at home so much. We've lost 2, drawn 1, right? And won 1 at home in all competitions. Ridiculous. Bring the away games. Because at home, we're just not cutting it away. We might be unbeaten at home, man. We're unbeaten. Big what to do. 6 points behind Liverpool. Liverpool have a game in hand. Forest, who are going to slaughter Southampton today, will move level on points with us. Oh, you love that.
Crying to me, and I'm not having it.
Arteta postman Pat manager Kroenke said, "Don't come to Arsenal to win trophies. Ball's problem. Legoland. I'm assuming it's put the Legoland football Stoke City season. Yeah, I mean, obviously the owners. We all know what the deal is with them pricks. But I'm sorry, even under shit owners, a manager can still do something. It's not shit owners why Arteta's going with Partey at right back, who we've won one game in all one game in the Premier League when Partey's been at right back. That's not the Kroenke's fault. That Arteta could do something with what he's got. Justify benching Kivior to put Timber at centre back, to put Partey at right back. Justify that. And all Arteta, the only thing Arteta can say is Kivior is a left-footed player. It's some bullshit. It's all shit about, but the foot that he kicks with, mate, you can't play on that side. Well, he was quick to play Timber on that side, wasn't he? Not that I'm comfortable with players playing out of position like that, but he was comfortable enough to do that. That's the main point. Chris Wood better than Fat Havertz Robin Hood season. Yeah, I'll take Chris Wood right now. I'll take my Arsenal right now. What can do with him? But yeah. Anyways, and I'm gonna get this video clip up. Let me just. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Let me share this video file. Did I? No, it's all right. Right. So.
What went wrong? What went wrong today?
Well, obviously we didn't.
Right. So I got the clip up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna react to a fan cam on AFTV because I watched this and then I edited it early hours of this morning. I thought, no, I'm definitely gonna react to that because fam, like it's. I haven't seen this AFTV clip yet. Intrigued. YG, my prediction is Arsenal to get easy draw in the next round of Champions League, and somehow this manager find his way to semi-final and get knocked out. Positive enough for this fan base. He ain't getting to know semi-final now. He's not. I'm with you on the first bit. Getting a easy draw, but we get knocked out. That's the part. We get knocked out. We won't even get to the semi-finals. You know what I mean? Whoever we get, because I think we'll finish in top 8. Whoever we get, they're knocking us out. Simple as that. Simple as that. But let's get into it anyway. I'll note the time down, but then again, just play my reaction intro to that. So yeah, let's get it. So, I don't know if any of you have seen this clip. Obviously, I've flipped it and whatever, did what I could to try and avoid, crybaby type shit. But yeah, this guy's fan cam gets interrupted by one of Arteta's nut riders, and I'm here to react to it. So let's talk about this. I'm sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats. Let's talk about it.
What went wrong? What went wrong today?
Well, obviously we didn't see the game out. That's the first thing. I think after that first goal, we got the second one, and it's like we kind of relaxed. We didn't take the game to them. Yeah, we didn't. They played very well. Yeah, man has been saying it this evening here. They did play very well. Most of the players were very good. but they're tired. They're definitely tired.
Yeah.
They definitely did. And we've been seeing so much of this sideways passing, you know. But it's just, they were kind of like out on their feet, really.
Yeah.
They were out on their feet, man. They did do their best.
And I forgot to mention as well, right? I forgot to mention this. Obviously, we ended up putting the ball in the back of the net for the third time through Moreno's deflected shot by Havertz. Initially, I thought, no, that didn't come off his arm. It came off his stomach. But, you know, I was looking at his left arm avoiding that ball, and I wasn't looking at his right arm that he pinged off. One angle makes it look like it came off his stomach, but it just missed his arm. And that's the angle at the front, but that's only a screenshot that I've seen of that. But yeah, it was on ball. It was the right decision, really. I was pissed that VAR didn't like check it over and over like they usually do, because they definitely would have done it for us. But yeah, it is what it is. But let's get back to this reaction anyway.
But again, yeah, this lack of options on the bench. No, I've been here, man. I've been listening to everybody each week, man. When are we going to say it? Negligence by Arteta. Negligence. And let me tell you something, right? You work for a company and do what he's done, as in not buy somebody, a striker that we did need. Instead of Aubameyang's left, we haven't replaced his goals. But even in the summer, right? If you didn't do that, that's gross negligence. He gets sacked, okay? He didn't do that.
Well, is it him or is it the board? Or we don't even know, didn't he? Did he have the right amount of money to get what he wanted? I don't know.
Well, remember, they promoted him from just being a coach to also a manager, if you remember, the season before last, right?
So they were obviously happy.
Right, so he has a big say in it. So the reason why, he has to be shouldering that as well. Right?
Of course. But I'm saying, is it only him? Or...
We're not saying, nobody's saying that it's only him, but he's in control of who starts and who doesn't and everything like that. And one of the main things, well, I won't say one of the main, but the main thing we'll complain about is not getting a striker. But we're complaining also about his decision-making on the pitch. For example, right? For example, and I like to bring this up because I'm not letting this go, right? 2023, April 2023, 1st of March, 1st of April 2023, right? Trossard, that's the only game Trossard started in April after being player of the month for March, the previous month. He started him against Leeds United. We won 4-1 at the Emirates. I think he is definitely assisted. He might have scored in that game as well, right? We were at that point. We were unbeaten when Trossard started games. At that point, and he only just came to the club a couple of months prior. Yeah. Then we had the fixtures of West Ham, Liverpool, City, and Southampton, whichever way around that was, right? He benched Trossard for the rest of April until May, when the title was literally a case of we just got to just win and hope City lose. That's what he did. He did that. He did that.
I've seen him do it.
Who does that? That's sabotage number one. Yeah, when trying to win the league. That's sabotage number one. Number two, April 2024, just last year, right? We just watched Liverpool lose at home to Crystal Palace. We had Aston Villa at the Emirates Stadium the same day. He brings Jesus back into the team, rushes him straight back in, so he can put Kai Havertz as number 8. That didn't work. At the start of the season and everything, everybody was saying it didn't work. It's not working. Kai Havertz is not number 8. Didn't work. Yeah. And then when 2024 came around, he put Havertz as a number 9 and he kept him there. And then we were smoking teams and he was scoring. And in that game, he decided, let me just go back to what didn't work so that I can put Jesus in the team. He did that.
I've seen him do it.
He did that. And then afterwards, because we lost 2-0 at home, afterwards, he then goes back to what did work and we went unbeaten for the rest of the season. Sabotage number 2. Sabotage number 3, right? really continues on from the sabotage he tried to do at the start of last season when he thought, let me bench Gabriel to put Partey at right back. And his hand, like I said, his hand was forced when Partey got injured before the United game. So he had to go with, so what he's doing now, we know he would have kept doing it in 2024 season. 2023-24 season. If Partey didn't get injured against Man United, before that Man United game, that September of 2023, he'd have kept playing Partey at right back. Because look what he's doing now. It's not working, and he keeps doing it. He keeps doing it.
I've seen him do it.
He keeps doing it. One win in what? How many games has Partey played at right back? 6 or something? And that was against Southampton in the Premier League. One win with Partey at right back. So tell me this guy is not a virus in this football club. Just tell me he's not. Because I've pretty much explained how a virus works. And that was an example. And I told you all he's going to do this again. And he'll keep doing it.
It might not be only him, however, he is the main man. I mean, Edu's gone, and the rumour was that he wasn't happy with the sort of power that Arteta was getting, and he weren't really being listened. That's the reason why Edu just left like that. And remember, when a man is leaving them kind of positions, he doesn't just up and leave, It's a notice period, but he just upped and left. You understand? So he wasn't happy with that. But any other...
I need you guys to tell me, can you not hear this properly? I forgot to mention, does this sound all right? I'll put your comments on the screen. I don't see anybody saying anything about the sound, so the sound must be all right. Maybe I should have stuck with a Mac because Mac seemed to give me everything that quality that I need. But anyways, let's carry on.
Walk of life. That kind of gross dereliction of duty, a man gets sacked. Look, we had no one to bring in today. Nobody. We had no one in today. You understand?
Here we go.
Listen to me.
Hold on. Let's get this guy in because I do like to get opposite views. Right? Sorry, come around this way a bit so we can see you.
Right, here, we had...
Who the fuck is this asshole?
...massively defensive fucking frailties, and we were told, right, we walked out, Man United, Spurs, and we were getting hammered, stepping off everybody else in defence, and we were getting fucking hammered defensively by all sorts of clubs.
No.
Yeah, we used to get hammered defensively. We used to get hammered. Yes, I agree with you. We did. We used to get hammered. And then that defence got sorted out. But what did you do with the attack at the same time? You know when you play a computer game, yeah? And you're selecting what special moves you want to use or what character you want to use. And the character's power, speed, agility, technique, all has stars of ratings. And you know some of them is 5-star on one and 2-star on the other. And it just changes according to which character. Because you can't get a character that's 5-star on all of them. Otherwise, that's the perfect character. So there's going to be somebody that has the speed but doesn't have the power, or has the power but doesn't have the speed, right? Arteta did that with Arsenal. We have the attack, didn't have the defense. And that's been our problem for a long time, even pre-Arteta, right? But then he sorted the defense out and took away the attack. So now we have our defense, when everyone's fit, is sorted to a degree. But the attack is not. That's the problem we're going through now. Let's listen to some more.
No, Arteta sorted it out. He sorted it out, right? Arteta sorted our defence out, right? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He's built our defence up, right? He's looked at what we have to fucking build on, and he's built our defence up.
But what about the attack, though?
Right? No.
Has he done enough?
Listen, it's a project. It's a project.
Just help me to understand.
It's a project. It's a project. It's a project. That's what I said. You all heard it.
I've seen him do it.
It's a project. A 5 fucking year project, fam. 1 FA Cup, and since then you can't get past 4th round. It's a project. No EFL Cup since 1993. It's a project. No European success since 1994. It's a project. No Premier League title since 2004. It's a project. I'm telling you, there's a reason why I said if Spurs beat us, it will accelerate even further Arteta's near exit because of this. It's this shit. It's fans like that would have deserved to see that. Because what can you say from that? You know what I mean? Told man about beating Spurs and then not following it up by winning the next game. I told man about that. Honestly.
It's a project, and here in the next 2 years, well, he's saying a couple of class forwards. Of course he will.
Oh, so will he sign a couple of class forwards in a couple of years? Of course he will. Well, since he got rid of Aubameyang, he only signed Jesus and Trossard. You can't count Havertz because he signed him to be a number 8. You know what I mean? Havertz is playing as a 9 because he's a failed number 8. He was signed to replace Granit Xhaka. We all knew, nah, fam. Like, number 1, don't want him. Number 2, he signed him to be a number 8. It's even worse. And now Arteta found out, didn't he? He had to find out by using Arsenal to be that guinea pig, basically. That's why I say the guy is a virus in this football club. Because he'll be like, this might work, or it might not.
And that's what he's looking at. That's, lads, we can turn it. This is a long-term project.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn! What? Fuck! Fuck!
Wow. This is a long-term project. How long do you give it? Well, 5 years fucking deep. We're half a decade deep. Go to prison for 5 years. Tell me how long, if that's a long time. For fuck's sake, man. You know what I mean? 5 years deep. A man's talking, it's a long-term project. All right. Go to prison for 5 years and let them say, oh, it's a long-term learning process for you to get out and do better.
Stop it. Get some help.
Hold on, no, listen. He's been here nearly 5 years, okay? We've talked about the process, we've seen this process. The bottom line is, summertime just gone, we didn't buy a striker. Right now, no, you done, just quiet now and listen. We didn't buy a striker. This now, we knew about Saka's injury. 2nd of January, they should have already had the deal done. They should have already had the deal done. Listen, man, they should have already had the deal.
Who's available, mate? Who's available? They all say that, don't they? They all make out that, like, what's out there type of thing. This, you know what I mean? It's like a toxic relationship. I'm getting my ass beat, and I'm like, well, who else is out there that's going to treat me better? It's that type of shit in this fan base. Who can you get, mate? At this point, somebody with more sense than Arteta will do. Somebody who knows, actually, no, Havertz is not number 8. I'll never play him there. And if anything, he can warm bench. Partey at right back, who does that? You know what I mean? Not even a toddler will put Partey at right back. You know what I mean?
Done. 2nd of January, a man comes in right now.
And if we had bought a shit striker, you'd have turned around.
You shut up!
Says, if we'd have signed a shit striker until next season, and we had him on a 3-year contract, you'd have said he's shit.
Hold on, he does make a good point, isn't it? So if it's supposed to go.
So basically, if we get a striker and he ends up being shit, it doesn't perform, then we're all going to complain it's shit. Well, at least we can say these man tried. If that happened, let's just say we signed a striker and he was shit, right? Whoever we thought was good, we signed him, he was shit. At least you can say, you know what, this club did try. Signing Havertz wasn't trying. Signing Havertz was, I'm going to replace Xhaka, but we still need to sign a striker though. Everybody said we need a striker. We've been saying that for years now. You know what I mean? Anything you do other than getting a striker, you're not trying. You know what I mean? You're not trying at this point.
Go and get anyone, right? And then that person we bring in ain't very good, right? You then be saying, well, why did we sign?
No, but what we need to do...
No, but that is a good point, isn't it? You don't just sign anyone, do you?
That's half of a point, because what I'm saying is we got to go and sign somebody, but it's not going to be that top-class striker that we really need. However, there have got to be halfway house. If we bring in somebody that's better than what we got, which is literally nothing now, that can be a stopgap till we can get ourselves through the end of the season. Right now, we all know that we've got no one to bring on, and Arteta is the person responsible for that. This is not helping.
Lads, 2024, we scored the most goals, conceded the least goals in 2024.
Zero.
It does. Because nobody...
I'm sick of this as well. We scored so many goals and kept so many clean sheets in 2024. Where's the trophy for that then? Show me the trophy that we won for achieving that. What was the trophy we won? People use this as if we're supposed to say, yeah, you got a good point, mate. Like, fam, who cares? Did we win the title? No, we didn't. All right. Did we even win the Champions League? Oh, no, we didn't. Not even the League Cup. Not even an FA Cup. So all Arteta has to show since he won the FA Cup, right? Since he won the FA Cup and the Shield with Unai Emery / Wenger's team, all he has with his own team is a shield that we got to hand out into. That's all he's got to show. That's all he has to show. That's all he has to show. That a lot of people put that level pegging with achieving zero at all. That's all you have to show for it. Because you can finish second behind the double winners for 5 years straight and win the Community Shield 5 years straight. That doesn't have a bearing on, oh, he's a good manager then. It doesn't. As much as I say it counts as you technically have won something because it's part of the season and blah, 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 it's also, it's not going to, you're not going to get brownie points in terms of, oh, he's a good manager then because he won that. Because you're starting, it's essentially your first game of the season, instead of it being against a Premier League side in the Premier League, it's going to be at Wembley against whoever won whatever. That's just going to be your first game. And if you happen to win that first game, you won it. So you don't have that bearing like that. Yeah, your job's not on the line if you don't win a Community Shield, for example. Your job won't be on the line for that. But that's all Arteta has to show, really. A Community Shield that we got a handout into, that we shouldn't have been in my opinion. You know what I mean? But anyways, this is not about that. But I need to point out that that's all he achieved, really, with his own team. His own team he assembled.
Was arguing with it then. Nobody was arguing with it then. Because we had like scores all over the pitch. Yes, absolutely.
Hang on a minute. Whoa, hang on.
Just help me to understand.
So he said nobody was arguing with it then.
Ah!
Fam, despite doing everything we were doing, we were all, well, not all, but we were saying we need a striker. we were looking at it thinking, okay, these players are doing all this, scoring these goals. Then now let's add a striker to that. Muggins here, I said, and I said this back in the summer, I would take somebody who can play as a striker, who is like a right-sided forward, that's left-footed, that can replace Saka to give him rest, over an out-and-out striker that can play as a striker anyway. I would have took that. That's what I said in the summer. But I would want both. But I know we weren't going to do that. That's what I said. I said I'd want a striker and a right winger. But if somebody says you'll get a right winger that can play as a striker and also play obviously on the right wing, I'd take it. I'd be all right with that. But ideally, I'd want two, but I know the club ain't going to do that. So a man saying, no, nobody will complain about that. Well, nobody's going to complain about keeping clean sheets. Nobody's going to complain about the scoring of goals. But what we do know is that we're going to need that clinical forward that's going to add to that. And everybody knew that, apart from the toxic positive ones who was like, oh, you think we need a striker now, mate? When Havertz and them man was scoring.
We need a striker, but what we needed 2 years ago was to sort the defence out. He sorted it out. Give him time. Give him time. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Give him time. Wow. Man said give him time. Man said give him time.
Get him out! Get him out! Again!
Man said give him time.
It's not going to happen overnight.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's not going to happen overnight.
We've had 5 years of it. We've heard this word, the process. 5 years. Nah. You might want to wait another 2 or 3 years. Good for you. We can't wait that long.
If you wait 2 or 3 years and we get a couple of class strikers in, we get a couple of class forwards in, and we'll win everything, you're not happy.
That'll be 8 years. No.
See, this is another thing. This is another thing these toxic positives do. Oh, so you say if we get what we need, we'll win everything? Nah. Well, we're not winning anything now, are we? We're not winning anything now, are we? No, not a League Cup, FA Cup, Champions League, Premier League. We're not winning any of that. Leicester have won all those things more recently than us. Apart from the Champions League, because they never won that either. But they'll, I tip them to win it before we do. You know what I mean? These men come with the whole, who are you going to get? What if we sign somebody in this shit? So if we sign these players, then we're going to win everything. Everything to justify being a loser, basically. These men are the type, the wife of prostitute, and everyone is telling them about fam, she's for the streets. And they'll use anything to say that why she's the one. Oh, she treats me good. She pleasures me every night, mate, and I don't have to pay. You know what I mean? These men are something else.
Just help me to understand.
Not good. No. I'm just realistic.
It's going to build up a team.
No. No, he ain't mad. You're mad. Man came on here saying it's a project. Man said it takes time. Man said it didn't happen overnight. We're 5 years deep, fam. They are talking as if Arteta's been in the job for 2 months and we're all complaining like this. If Arteta had been in the job for 2 months, right, and we're in the transfer window and we're like, right, we need so-and-so players, right, they'd be more justified to say, oh, it takes time. They'd be more justified to say that. 5 years deep, and you're saying that. 5 years deep, fam. Honestly.
Can challenge. You're mad. It's not going to.
Can I ask you a question? So, if this January, we got to the end of the window and Mikel Arteta said, you know what? Actually, we've looked around, just can't find anybody, so we're just going to have to soldier on with what we got. Would you be happy with that?
Yeah, I would be, because
well, it's Groundhog Day again.
It's like you that makes sure we don't win nothing.
No, honestly, because
Get
why
some
would you
help.
say no? Listen to me. Why would you say?
And on top of that, he said, "Oh, I'll be happy if we don't win anything, don't get any transfers in the window." He's saying that. You all saw it anyway.
I've seen him do it.
Man said, if we do nothing this window, basically, we don't, there was nobody available. Would you be happy with that? He said, yeah, that's the problem. And there's many fans like that. You see what I mean? This is what we have in our fan base. This is exactly what we have in our fan base. It's a project. It takes time. Give him time. It's not going to happen overnight. If we don't sign anybody, if we don't sign what we need this month, because nobody was available, would you be happy with that? Yes, I would. Honestly.
Stop it. Get some help.
Somebody who can't do anything for us. That was our problem 3 or 4 years ago. Why would you say somebody who, I'm putting them on a 5-year contract, who's shit? No, that's reactionary.
No, but that's no.
That doesn't make sense to me.
reactionary.
That doesn't make any sense.
No,
Man's talking about reactionary. You see, when these men talk like this, talking about, oh, you too reactionary, that's how you know these men are happy with failure. These men are happy with failure. You can tell. You see, these men will say, no, I want to win the league, right? What I believe is that they want Arteta to win the league. They want to win the league if it's Arteta that does it. You know what I mean? They don't want to hear, or sack Arteta and get another manager in that can potentially do it. They don't want to hear that. They want Arteta to be that guy that does it. The cup in his nuts. Arteta, please win this league, man. You know what I mean? They still have in their head, their small little brains, that Arteta is going to be the guy that's going to achieve something at this club now. And I'm saying this right here, right now. Yeah? I'm saying this here right now. Right? Let's just say, for example, Arteta turns it round against Newcastle in the cup, and we get to the final, and he wins the EFL Cup, and he only wins the EFL Cup. I want him gone. Let's just say Arteta, right, flukes his way into a Champions League win, and he wins it for us, and it's only the Champions League. I still want him gone. Let's just say Arteta capitalizes on Forest and Liverpool not being up to it, and we win just the Premier League. I want Arteta still gone. One trophy, winning one trophy after all this isn't going to quit for me. But I know he's not going to. I know if he wins any of them, he's definitely staying. We know that. Even though for me, he should just fuck off on a high. Yeah? For me, he has to win 2 trophies. And as it stands, the only thing you've got left is can we say the Premier League and the Champions League, really? Because, I mean, we're 2-0 down in the EFL Cup, but we're out of that. You know what I mean? Bournemouth might have gone to St. James's Park and scored 4 goals. Fam, do you think really we're really going to turn it round in a fashion that Bournemouth won there? Telling you, him just winning just one trophy of any of them trophies, it's not going to cut it. I've been wanting double since before we were in the title race. You win 2 trophies, you can stay, because at least then, if we win a double, and then if we were to do nothing after that, which I think would happen if we win just 1 trophy anyway, I'd rather take that winning a double from the season that we won. Because we all saw Arteta win that FA Cup.
I've seen him do it.
I look since 3rd round, 4th round, 3rd round, 4th round, 3rd round, whatever, however way it goes. You know what I mean? You would have thought him winning that FA Cup in 2020, you would have thought ever since he'd have gone for that. Right? Definitely gone for that. You would have thought over the EFL Cup at least, he would take that FA Cup seriously because he's won it before. You would have thought that. No. I mean, maybe he can't do it with fans there. Maybe he can't.
No, but that does make sense, doesn't it?
Why? Explain.
Listen, I'm trying to sit on the fence a bit here, but if you do go and sign anybody, and then he comes here.
Davey said to Son Flavis, who we don't really want, and we send him on a 5-year contract, and he scores 3 goals next season, and you're saying he's shit.
You just talked about Vlahovic.
So man's saying if we sign Vlahovic on a 5-year contract and he only scores 3 goals next season, we'll be saying he's shit. Well, yeah. That's a given. You know what I mean? But you would have seen this club actually trying. I'm not seeing this club trying. I'm seeing this club trying to sort the defense. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing them stack midfielders. I'm seeing that. I ain't seen them. When people say, right, we need this now, because when other clubs have that, they achieve something, right? And we're not doing it. Sorry, you're not trying anymore. You're just participating. We saw City sign Haaland. Look what he did. Right? Liverpool, well, obviously, Nunes in the greatest of strikers in the world, but we know even if they were to sell him or not, they'll sign a forward that they need to score goals. all the trophies that we want to win, the clubs that have won it have done things we've been asking this club to do. And this guy's coming out saying, "Oh, but if we sign Vlahovic and he's on a 5-year contract and scores 3 goals, mate, you say shit." That's what he's doing. What other fan base is talking like this? Well, I suppose every fan base has people like this, nut riders.
Right?
Next season,
Let's take
because
what you
we
just
panicked
said.
and bought him.
Let's just, you said Vlahovic, fine. I myself don't think he's really the guy. However, it would be all right if we signed him because he's better than what we've got.
What do you know?
Because we know we got nothing.
See, how do you know? They'll question anything you throw at these man. They'll just question it. Anything you throw at these man, they'll just question it straight away. This is what I mean. Arteta D riders. This is what I mean about him.
So it has to be better because we haven't got anything. So if we hold on, so if we get him,
What if we come in and then like
but he's not
no,
gonna
hold
get
on. But you said you don't really want him, right? What if he came? Now you said
Carry
that
on,
you don't really
carry
want
on.
him.
Not
What if
really
he?
active.
So what if he came in and like he said he scored 2 goals from now to the end of the season? What would you be having a go at him?
yeah, we'll have a go, but it's not going to be that. He ain't going to be. He'll be better than that, all right? And once we got him here, because we don't need just one, you know, Robin, we don't just need one. We need at least 2 forward players, and we need midfield strengthening, yeah? So if we got him, he will be that stopgap. He ain't going to be that bad. He can't be. So at the end of the day, once we get to the next transfer window, we keep him, but we bring
a lot
in
of
the
money,
real
though.
striker.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of money. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. What the guy said was right. Let's just say we signed this Vlahovic, right? He might be all right. He might be shit, whatever, right? We get him in now, right? Well, I'm not saying that, now we're going to win the league, but you can see that the club's trying to do something. And then in the summer, you go get somebody else with that. Obviously, this club doesn't operate like that. Let's just be fair. If we sign a striker now, that's it. We ain't signing another one in the summer unless we get rid of somebody. But then again, us being us, we get rid of more than what we bring in. I mean, Fabio Vieira went out on loan. We could have done with him while Odegaard was injured, for example.
The real one.
Or say we'll write the season off and we'll get say we'll write the season off and we'll get Williams and we'll get Sesko in next season and they bang 40 goals with you.
No, why would you write this?
See, even this toxic positive fan is talking about the writing off the season. Why would you talk about writing off the? Why would you talk about writing off the season with Super Mik in charge? It's a process. It takes a long time. It doesn't happen overnight.
Season off.
Right, the season off.
Because sometimes you just have to turn and say, right, okay, we're decent. We'll get in the Champions League next season. It is what it is.
Yeah, see, there is. We'll get in the Champions League next season anyway, basically. He's basically saying, if we write the season off, we'll still be in the Champions League anyway, and then we can sign these players, and then we can just see, they might score 40 goals between them, blah, blah, blah. It's all about getting in the Champions League at the end of the day. It's all about getting into the Champions League. Honestly, just let's just start again and just start from the upper conference and work our way up. You know what I mean? Let's just do that. We'll have more chance of winning Europe, being in that competition.
It is.
I know, but
Do you think
write the season off though?
Do you think we're going to win the league?
Even Robbie's looking at him like, he's looking at him like he's a pagan. Even Robbie.
This season. I don't think we're good enough to win the league this season.
Well,
Honestly, I don't think we're good enough.
But what about trying? What about going, like you said, trying to get someone to try?
Here, if we can get a really good striker this season, but here, if they're available in the window, let's go for them. If they're not available in the window, take a step back and get Williams, who apparently wants to sign for us, and get Sesko in the next window. And here, go and bury everybody next season.
I want to hear that from him. Why are you still talking about the process, just the process? It's been 5 years. The process must come to an end at some point.
And there you have it. This is what we're dealing with in this fan base. This is what we're dealing with. Super Mik D riders. anyways, let me get into your comments because you know, I want to react to it and not take more time. So let me see where I was. Arteta spam folder for 5 years. Says a fruit milk fans bring back Unai Emery. The thing is, I don't even want Unai Emery back or anything. But then again, you look at it and you think, well, you know, could he do a better job than Arteta? Because I'm thinking anybody could at this point. Don't forget on AFTV. I'm saying we go again next season. AFTV is embarrassing. Trossard played well and gives away a stupid foul. Watkins who had nowhere to go. And then another defender on him. Yeah, to be fair, this is one of Trossard's good games where he started. You know what I mean? They get so triggered when somebody criticizes Daddy Teta. They do. Big up Yarsha Gunner, sub to our channel. Big up to you, Kenny Fan TV. Big up to you for the subbing facts. Let me give you another marker for that. Tillmans was on a free. You guys should have signed him. Yeah, we were looking at him. Well, not looking at him. I mean, fans were talking about him. Because he went to Villa for free, didn't he? From Leicester. And there was, you know, those transfer rumours that, oh, wow, Tillmans to Arsenal. Yeah. What Tillmans, Arteta's fat, Walt Havertz, Charlie Kid Factory. Mikel Merino is the most midfielder I've ever seen. I mean, he's just like, the only thing he seems good for is taking shots. Like, as I said in my previous videos, when he takes shots, he's never really a million miles away. So he's good at shooting from distance. So just do that. Partey right back is just atrocious. It is. One win in the Premier League when he's been there against Southampton at home. So we know that we have, what, a 10% chance of winning a match when Partey's there, 5%, however you want to cut it. Unfortunately, as a United fan, I see Liverpool winning the league. I think if Liverpool don't, it'll be Forest, I think. Why keep playing our best midfielder in defence? That's a response to the sound. Liverpool have got this league, unfortunately, despite our frailties. No one around them is good enough to capitalise. I think I'm looking at Forest, you know. And if I'm going to root for anybody to win it, I'll root for Forest. Because I know we're not. But we'll have to see. You look at Liverpool's fixtures. You know, it's you know, you just never know. You just never know. My only hope is Forest. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is. Very true, unless Forest can pull off Leicester, which at this point of the season, Leicester at this point of the season had the same points as what Forest have now, or something like that. I'm manifesting it. Damn right, you man are manifesting it. Man said it's a project like it's high school. You see what I mean, though? AFTV and chill prime times. I mean, fam. And the thing is, you know what gets me? You know what gets me? You got man like DT. In fact, I've got time this morning. So what I'm going to do, might just go on X. Let me just move that to the other side. What gets me is DT is turned into an Arteta D rider, right? And he wanted Wenger out for essentially less than this because we were actually winning FA Cups at least in his last few years, right? So let me go to his why ain't my other stupid man? How come it's not? This is stupid. This is stupid. You're supposed to have I'm not gonna eat your time, people, because this was supposed to. I don't know if do I need to be in full screen for it? What do I need to do? Oh, there we go. I got it. So let's because I think this is funny. So replies. Let's go replies because he replied to Curtis Shaw TV. Oh yeah, Curtis Shaw from Curtis Shaw TV. Big up to him. He tweeted, "It's over. Arteta has to go," and he put a picture of Zidane with an Arsenal crest next to him. Right. In fact, I'm not telling you guys. I'm gonna show you. Let me show you guys. So as you can see there, right? And then DT tweets, "Oh, here he goes again. Effing boring," right? This is the same guy that wanted Wenger out constantly when we were getting panned, right? Like you see my tweet there, almost like how you was when Wenger was having us drop points like this. You sound like Ty when he defended Wenger. You put zero blame on the manager. So DT is now turned into one of those toxic positive type fans where it's like, it's not all Arteta, man. It's not all him. You know what I mean? When it was Wenger, who he was still winning FA Cups at least, right? And I want Wenger out as well, the same way I want Arteta out, right? By the way, right? But when it was Wenger, he wasn't having it. So where did that come from? He wasn't having it when it came to Arsene Wenger. You know what I mean? He wasn't having it. It's funny that, isn't it? It's almost like is he trying to get in the good books of Arsenal now? Because he's banned from the stadium, as far as I know. Who fit Alex Ferguson on the AFTV project? It's a project, lad. I love these fans, man. Pure comedy show. I had to react to this, man. Did man say long-term project? Yep. Kavara, don't literally just went PSG and man says who's available. Nobody's available to these, man. Ever since we left Highbury, it's been a shit show. Yep. I said before, they should have put the Emirates Stadium on the line for the Champions League final. They should have said, if you don't win the Champions League final, you're staying in Highbury. You don't move stadium till you win it. Should have done that. Exactly, at least we tried. Don Robbie. That's stupid logic. Like it's not going outside your house because there's a chance a car might run you over. Such a lazy analysis from Robbie perpetuates it. Yeah, I mean, that'd be in response to one of the arguments of who can get me? You know, questioning everything because he's scared of a change. You know what I mean? I'm so sick of who replaces Arteta argument. They said Klopp was irreplaceable, and then they got an unknown slot. Now look at Liverpool for a year with no one to replace Arteta. BS. You know what I mean? That's what these man. That's what time these men are on. £50 million contracts. How is he the second highest paid for doing what? Oh, he dared to flirt with the idea of winning the league title against Pep. And that was enough to pay him 15 million. I mean, these men are tapped. I always thought Lee was joking when he said these men fancy the manager, but now I honestly start believing it. Might have to do with how he looks, with his looks, and how these men suck him off. Yeah, they did the same thing with Calafiori, didn't they? His aura, mate. Hold on. It was his aura, wasn't it? Actually, imagine I got called spoiled and entitled by a toxic positive fan recently because I'm demanding that we should be winning trophies. Yeah, I'm going to apologize for having standards not spoiled, you know. spoiled as if we've been seeing what Man City have been seeing these past few years. You know what I mean? They're acting like Arteta was doing what Pep's been doing these past few years, and then we want him out because of bad results. You know what I mean? They're acting like they can turn around and say, but Arteta won treble recently, and he won a league title, mate, and he won some doubles, kid. They're acting like that's what Arteta did. So we're spoiled because, oh, well, two bit of bad results, and then you already want him out. These man are something else. You reckon? Knows the game blocked. You reckon you'll push for Isak? Nope. In fact, I'll go. Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. I'll go a step further.
Oh, hell no!
Give him time, and we'll win the lot, mate. Check the first second of Curtis Shaw's latest live stream. There's a funny Arteta meme about give me time. I'll check it out later. I'll check that out later. Curtis Shaw is another real one. At least he knows, you know what I mean? Big up to you, Kurt. Don't know if he's like, yeah, it's live. I know I usually don't do reactions live, but I thought I might as well add it to the match reaction to the Villa game because obviously that fan cam was from the match reaction. How deluded are they? It's been shit ever since we left Highbury. We've only shown FA Cups in Emirates, man. You know what I mean? No league titles since we're at Highbury. No EFL Cups since we're at Highbury. You know what I mean? No European trophy since we're at Highbury. Just FA Cups. We literally move stadiums to win FA Cups, essentially. And community shields if you want to go that far. City are trying to get players, so it's no excuses. And you man were on the brink of being charged 115 charges, and you man still went out there and be like, nah, fam, we're gonna get someone. We know nothing's gonna happen with that anyway, but you know what I mean? Man City under all that, and they're still getting what they need. And this is why you man will win again. You man will win again. Man says reactionary 5 years deep. This is what we have to deal with. This is what's in this fan base. City still have Pep to fall on. City act like a big club. Arsenal don't. Yeah, that's from the owners down. But then when you see what's going on the pitch, the decision making, you're looking at Arteta and you're thinking, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why are you not doing this or not doing that? It's like how Robbie keeps saying Yardman is overreacting. I just tap out with people like him now. Overreacting has been 5 effing years. It has. He was saying on Yardman's fan cam, you're going a bit too far, basically. Fam. But he tapped out when it was Southgate for England. He tapped out when it was Southgate. You know what? I've got time today. You know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to get my video. I'm going to react to my own video. I'm going to find my own video when I was reacting to Robbie. Crying about Southgate. It'll be in my playlist, so it'll be in where is it? Toxic Positive. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Robbie justifies why Arsenal should be in Arteta. What's happening, guys? So I'm back with a reaction on this sports channel, and I'm a little bit late, but yeah, I'm reacting to Robbie, AFTV Robbie, right? At Spain in the final. We're going to justify why Arsenal shouldn't even keep Arteta. What? So just listen to what he's saying and his reasonings for what he's saying. Now, as I'm making this video, we all know that now that Gareth Southgate has chosen to do the right thing, something Arteta, needs to pay attention of, right? Yeah. Southgate knew I've took England as far as I can. There's no point now. Southgate could see. But yeah, as I said, we're going to listen to Robbie justify why Arsenal, there's no justification for keeping Arteta. And yeah, I've manipulated this video because and you're gonna have to make us all have copyright on them. Anyways, you know, fair use. Anyway, fair use and all that. But hey, let's listen to him.
It's happened again, isn't it? We've got to a final.
So let me be the translator. It's happened again, isn't it? We haven't won the league title again. We've been runners up twice. We're on the brink of probably not even getting as far as being runners up.
And we haven't brought it home. It's not coming home.
We haven't won a league title or any other trophy. We haven't brought it home. Arteta hasn't brought it home.
We're coming home. The fans. What can I say?
We're coming home. The fans, the Arsenal fans, were coming home.
Absolutely gutted. There's a lot of England fans in there, absolutely on the floor.
Absolutely good. There's a lot of Arsenal fans in there on the floor. Yeah.
The euphoria within the fans when we got that equalising goal when Cole Palmer came on.
The euphoria when we were scoring goals and the team selection was on point. You know, when we looked like we're going to win the league, when it looked like we might win this cup.
And scored that goal. Brilliant goal. The euphoria. I mean, it was unreal. Unreal.
Emotional,
but then,
damn it.
this is what football does to you. You can go from there right down to there in not very long. And that's exactly what happened.
Just like what happened with Arsenal. Yep. Yeah.
Spain getting the winner and Spain winning and Spain the European champions. And let's be completely honest there, they deserve it. They deserve it. They've been the best team throughout the tournament.
Just like the team that wins the league ends up deserving it because they did enough to win the league.
Beat Germany. Why can't we play like that? Gareth Southgate has done brilliantly to get England to where we are.
Mikel Arteta has done brilliant to get Arsenal to where we are compared to where we came from.
Took over, we were at absolute shambles. Let's not forget that.
When Arteta took over, we were apparently an absolute shambles in comparison to now. Let's not forget that. Even though before Arteta came, 5 years before he came, won 3 FA Cups, got to 5 cup finals and won 3 of them. Before Arteta came. Arteta came, then won as an FA Cup. And then since. So if we just replace Gareth Southgate with Mikel Arteta, we're talking about the same thing. So yeah, Arteta's done well to get Arsenal as far as what he has done compared to where we came from. You know, we were looking to be going in dire situations, but now I'll fast forward it because you know you already know my thoughts on it.
And you can see, and he rebuilt his team. He brought in young players.
Arteta rebuilt this team, brought in young players.
He gave them their chance.
Gave them
you
chance.
can see the players; they absolutely love him, and they will.
You can see that the players absolutely love him.
Die for him. And he's got to 2 finals now. He's been runners up twice now. Semi-finals. He's got to quarter-finals.
Which Arteta has also done for Arsenal as well. Semi-finals, quarter-finals, well, semi-finals, and you know whatever.
He's made England a serious player again.
He's made Arsenal a serious team again.
Serious team in competitions. However, football's a ruthless game.
Yep.
He's got to 2 finals now.
Football's a ruthless game. Arteta made us runners up twice now to the Premier League.
And he's lost both of them.
And he lost both of them.
Italy to Spain.
To Man City and to Man City. Yep, and Mikel Arteta has had us finish second twice to the same club. Season.
Personally, I do feel it's time now for a change. I think
Personally, now I feel it's time for a change. What's the difference? What's the difference? Can anybody explain the difference? We're essentially talking about the same man.
Won today, I would have said keep him till the World Cup, because he would have earned it. He would have deserved it. But I feel now after the defeat tonight in the final, and he's done well to get us to this final. I know.
So he feels, obviously, if he'd have won it, to keep him for the World Cup, which a lot of fans would say, if Arteta won the league title, keep him and see what he could do in the Champions League. Yeah?
We was on the easier side of the group. I know we were expected to beat those teams.
You mean like we were on the easier side of our running and we still bottled that? You know what I mean? Got Bayern Munich in the Champions League as well. 2-2 at home. They had no fans. Yeah.
But listen, there's a lot of teams that were expected to beat teams and they didn't get to the final. So I personally believe that it's time now to make a change.
So I personally believe now it's time we make a change from Mikel Arteta. I'm telling you, what you might need to do is you might need to send Robbie this portion of the streaming. You know what? I'm gonna timestamp it anyway. I'm gonna timestamp it. You might need to send him this portion.
Hang on. So it's time to make a change because Southgate took England to 2 finals, something England was not staring at before in our lifetime. No. But Arteta should stay at Arsenal. You see, these are things that cannot exist in the same sentence. Southgate out.
How does it coexist? How can that coexist? You know what I mean? But anyways, let me get onto your comments before I end the stream. I'll do some FIFA streaming today probably after I've been to the gym. Rod got nothing to do with Pep. City was doing what they're doing before Pep. You two throwing your handbags again. I can't lie. Robbie been treating me differently as of late. Gaslighting to the next level. Rod racist. Come on now, guys. No, it's true. As a black person, I know a lot of enslaved there. Well, anyways, you lot. I'll let you lot have, throw your handbags a little bit and whatever. Left Curtain Rod, you're all right. We don't act like a big club, but City bring nobodies before 2008. It's true as well. Let's call spade a spade. That's not an excuse. That's reality. A lot of City fans hate. It's been 10 years, mate. Don't be reactionary. Yep. It's been 20 years, mate. You're going overboard. That's what we'll hear soon. We are no better than Spurs. And I'm telling you right now, I don't think in our lifetime, as it stands, I don't think we'll see Arsenal win another league title. I'm just going to be honest. We say 61 and never again for Spurs. It's 04 never again for us. I don't think we're going to win any of what we're trying to win. I don't think we're going to win any of them for a very long time. I'm just going to be real. At this point, I just don't. I think we're going to be that team that, 04 never again. Just like Spurs, 61 and never again. Imagine Spurs won their second league title in 1961, and since then, they haven't won a league title. You know what I mean? Who says that can't be us? Who says 2064, Arsenal still don't have a league title? It's possible. 04 never again. That's what we are. 04 never again. City will never be bigger than us. Just we ain't bigger than United and Liverpool. I won't say never. They're only 3 league titles behind us. I think 3 league titles behind us. They've only just won more league titles than Everton Football Club. I can't stand Arsenal. So keep Arteta. No respect for Arsenal when they laughed at Roger getting injured all. But all I can say is Saka can hold that. You man going in. Not all of us laughed. Stop it. It's all the same brush. I saw a lot of City fans and the rivals celebrating on the Ganji before both are wrong for it. Big up, anyways, YG hope you had a great birthday. You know what? And that's another thing I forgot to mention, right? Because obviously I was out eating, but the football game was on, right? just as you know, when obviously when it's your birthday and you go out for a birthday meal, you know, when they bring out a small cake for you to sing happy birthday. That happened literally as we scored the third goal. We scored the third goal as happy birthday was being sung to me. And then I had to watch that it got disallowed. Now that, right, that was painful.
Emotional damage.
Literally on a stroke of the cake being brought to me, I heard a cheer and I looked up and I saw Havertz and Moreno. The camera was on them and we scored the third. Then you know, as the come down happens, and then I'm seeing that, you know, it was disallowed. You lot still DT's been out of prison for time. Scott Kirk says, just give him his passport and set them back to Spain. Oh, you responded to a thingy, aren't you? And DT needs attention, so Toxic Positive is the only way he gets that. Yeah, that this Toxic Positive that he's turned into now is like, fam, that isn't a bad turn. Have we got a striker yet? I would take Chris Wood on a 2-year contract. At least he knows when that is. No, I don't think we're going to do anything. January the 19th and nobody. You would have thought after the way we started this month and the way we're out of 2 competitions, essentially, you would have thought, no, we need to get a striker now because we've got Champions League next week and we've got a second leg of that cup coming up soon. Nope. And then Arteta's doing nothing but say, oh, well, the players have got, we need more. So that might be his cry to the owners to say, give me something. Right? That might be the cry for the owners to say, fam, I need to. You know what I mean? And in the first place, why did you prioritize getting more midfielders and an injury-prone Calafiori over a striker? Why did you prioritize that? This was here before Arteta Romania afterwards. Yeah. I did say 2-2 Arsenal game yesterday. How did I know that was going to happen? Big up RTR. Big up YG. Semenyo, that's from Bournemouth play, isn't it? Who's this Babs fella? Does he claim to be a super fan or what? He's just another Toxic Positive fan that, you know, if we win 3 games in a row now, he'll put a sarcastic tweet saying something about, you still want Arteta to go on there? He'll do that. He's one of them fans. You know what I mean? But get likes with people. But yeah, I'm about to end the stream soon anyway. Probably get another left back this January. I mean, to be honest, Lewis Skelly he's the shining, he's a bright spark in this team right now. You know what I mean? He's not even a left back and he's killing it there. You see, that's an example of, you know, if you're gonna do this versatility bullshit, if you see that somebody can actually do it, then I don't have a problem with it if they can actually do it, because it's not a detriment elsewhere. Partey being at right back is a detriment to the midfield because that's where he could be, seeing though he's starting on the pitch. He's not the only game Partey played good at right back was against Liverpool. And did we win that game? No, we didn't. He's an okay Arteta, but we want to first or second place. I'm assuming you meant to put Robbie, maybe the pioneer of YouTube content creating, but he's also been the biggest curse at the same time for Arsenal. Don't like the way he treats some former AFTV members either. That's you know that comes with shit like this. You know what I mean? That comes with all this. The Red Tottenham, we're essentially a Red Tottenham that's won FA Cups recently, in recent times. I mean, just imagine if Spurs win the EFL Cup. Not without to take the helm. I won't say never again unless we actually hire someone elite. I just think that it's just one of them. We're just one of them teams. We're going to be another one of them teams that just we don't win the league title again for a very long time. You know what I mean? The way the owners are keeping a hold of Arteta, because we got rid of Emery quick, didn't we? And then look who we got in. You know what I mean? It's just maybe it's just not meant to be for us now. Worst thing we did was leave Highbury. We look back at it. I got a bollocking for saying we're no different to Spurs now. Why do you haven't got a problem, Rod? Just when it comes to my club, I'll speak facts, but I ain't no beef here. I ain't got a problem with you, just disagree with your opinion. No loans in the Arsenal. Nope. 12 days left of the transfer window and still no striker. Made one signing, Zumba Mende, for the summer. But is that actually done now? You know what I mean? I don't think that's actually done though, is it? You know what I mean? And why are we signing another number 6 anyway, or number 8, whatever he's going to play as? You know what I mean? How does Villa have Duran and Watkins, but have the foresight to buy Mellon for 21 million? They'll be surprised if you see more. See Villa actually win something in recent time. In recent times, they'll be surprised. Well, this is why I'm crunk is out of YG. It's not just Arteta the problem. The biggest issue is our owners. I don't care if they're backed Arteta. Yeah, my thing is, so obviously I want the owners gone. But what I'm seeing of what the manager can work with, he ain't doing it. It ain't the owners putting Partey at right back. One win with Partey at right back, you know what I mean? It ain't the owners not playing Zinchenko in midfield. It ain't the owners freezing Tini out of this team. You know what I mean? It ain't the owners that put Kivio on the bench in this game. An actual centre-back. You know what I mean? How much of a slap in the face is that? I'm a centre-back, but I'm on the bench because you want to play a player you signed to be a right-back at centre-back so that the player who's our best midfielder can be at right-back. You know what I mean? Imagine if Emery was giving 150 million back players he wanted, would have probably won the league. You never know. Can't be mad at the owners. They gave him 700 million. They did. So unless the owners are telling him, no, I don't want a striker, sign midfielders and sign centre-backs. You know what I mean? But anyways, I'm going to leave it here anyway. It's been like an hour and a half. Longest match reaction, I think, that it's been. But yeah, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials, big up all of you that came in. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Yeah, I totally agree. Those mistakes on Arteta, but Crankers straight up said they didn't buy our club to win trophies. That says you everything you need to know about them. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna say to sell all the card. Well, he does too much soft shoeing for my liking. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me,
come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.